got finished taking a piss. I didn't wash my hands, and I'd like to give you a handshake. Like, yeah, I'm good. Yo, what up? It's your boy Rob coming back at you once again with another video. So before we get started, you already know what to do. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the bell icon twice. Smash the like button, share this video out to all of your followers. Watch the video all the way through to the end. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, click the circles. If you are subscribed to the channel, click the square. All right, and there's reminders for you at the bottom. All right, you see them scrolling down there. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. The channel has been going great. I want to keep that momentum going with this channel and possibly talk about some other things related to healthcare or, whatever. But I really appreciate everybody. The growth is doing great. I have a ridiculous amount of watch hours for such a small channel. Keep it up. Without you guys, there would be no me. So clearly people are interested in this stuff. People are interested in coronavirus. People are interested in COVID-19. I need you guys to help me so that this channel can stay up because, YouTube does not like people talking about this kind of stuff. All right, so let's get into it. We're going to go down to sunny and beautiful Florida. And it looks like Florida is requesting a lot of help. All right, Florida is suffocating. Just like the title of the video says, Florida requests 300 ventilators from federal government as COVID cases keep rising. Governor DeSantis says he isn't aware of the request. How are you not aware? Fort Lauderdale, Florida. As a result of the increase in COVID-19 cases and hospitalizations, the state of Florida has requested 300 ventilators from the federal government, according to a Department of Health and Human Services planning document obtained by ABC News. The request was made on Friday to replace expended state stores, the document said. The ventilators were expected to be delivered on Monday. All right, you see this? The ventilators were expected to be delivered on Monday, though it was not said how they will be allocated. Governor Ron DeSantis said Tuesday he was not aware of such a request when asked about it. I'm curious as if DeSantis realizes that just because he claims that he wasn't aware of it, that it could have possibly still went through. Maybe he's just kind of a little bit backed up. I have not heard about that, so I have to check to see if it's true or not, he said. I mean, why wouldn't it be true? And ABC said that they have human service planning documents. So I guess he has to verify, he has to lay his eyes on it. I have not heard about that, so I have to check and see if it's true or not. Will you do that? Because while you're, playing your power trip games, people are not really having an easy time breathing. I would honestly doubt that that's true, but I'll look. I mean, why would you doubt that that's true? We're in a worldwide pandemic. And see, this is the literal lack of delusion that I'm talking about. And if you watch my other channels, then this is the behavior. You know what I mean? Like, this is the literal psychosis that these people are in, where you think that just because you don't want to believe something, it's not true. Let me tell you something. It is. What an idiot, man. What do they say about this? Certain stuff along with this pandemic goes hand in hand with other things that I talk about on my other channels. We have a lot of stuff that we stockpiled over the last year and a half through the Department of Emergency Management. I have not had any requests across my desk. I haven't been notified of that. Wow. It comes as doctors are stressed and hospitals are tapped for resources, their beds continuing to fill with unvaccinated patients and infected with the virus. Now, the thing that I find interesting is this idiot DeSantis says that he's unaware of these requests. Anybody that's in healthcare knows that we have to log and chart everything. And the reason why we log and chart everything is because they get their funding from the state. They get their funding directly from the state, and those checks literally have the governor's signature on them. So for you to sit there and say you didn't get a request, I guarantee you got the invoices for all the bills from all other healthcare, whether it's a long-term healthcare facility, whether it's a LTAC, whether it's an ICU, whether it's a hospital. You received all of that documentation because it has to be submitted. You guys have a nice little MDS format that you want everything written in. So you mean to tell me that as much specifications as you guys put on hospitals, nursing homes, and LTACs, as much of stringent requirements that you non-medical healthcare people like Ron DeSantis have, where you hold us healthcare professionals to such a high standard, you mean to tell me that you missed something across your desk? You know what? Unfortunately, Governor DeSantis, excuse my lack of sympathy, okay? The nurses, physicians, they have passed burnout long time ago, said Dr. Joshua Lynch's, Broward Health chief medical officer. This is sheer exhaustion. Florida reported an average of over 19,000 new coronavirus cases per day. Ron DeSantis is literally delusional if he doesn't think that any of these cases are significant enough to where he should look at his desk and take a look and see if there's a note on there about needing some supplies. My question for Ron DeSantis is, what does he think is going on? How does he think that people are dealing with this? So if he doesn't have any requests for any of this across his desk, then that literally means that he hasn't gotten any reimbursement paperwork from any healthcare organization. And I find that very hard to believe, seeing that it's required to be submitted every damn week. Last week, and more than 13,000 hospitalizations were reported across the state on Saturday. CDC metrics on Monday showed 5 consecutive days with more than 20,000 new infections. CDC metrics on Monday showed 5 consecutive days with more than 20,000 new infections. You're failing, DeSantis, if you don't know about any of this. And I used to, work for, I was licensed by, I should say, the Florida Department of Health. So I understand all of this. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Those numbers were disputed by the Florida Department of Health. However, Florida Department of Health sent out several tweets Monday night, correcting several media outlets that reported a large number of cases. Florida Department of Health later tweeted that most recent days of new cases were Friday, which was 21,500, Saturday, which was 19,567, and Sunday, which was 15,319. That computes to a 3-day average of 18,795. That is a lot. Wow. So there's the tweet right there. Despite the discrepancy in the new cases, hospitals say they are being stressed. We are close to 90% in terms of our capacity, Lynch has said of Broward Health. Broward Health has 336 COVID patients in their hospitals, with 61 new patients added from this past weekend. 96 are unvaccinated. 96% are unvaccinated. That's interesting. So pay attention to this, people. Broward Health has 336 COVID patients in their hospital, with 61 new patients added from this past weekend. 96% of those are unvaccinated. 99.5% of the death we have because of COVID are in the unvaccinated population. That's interesting. 99% of the death that we have because of COVID are in the unvaccinated population. Lynch has said, the people who stay here longer are unvaccinated. The people that are a little more severe are unvaccinated. So it is really a big difference. Even if you are vaccinated and you make it into the hospital, the chances are much higher that you will make it out if you are unvaccinated. Wait a minute. Let me reread that. Even if you are vaccinated and you make it into the hospital, the chances are much higher that you will make it out than if you were unvaccinated. Okay. So even if you are vaccinated and you make it to the hospital, the chances are much higher that you will make it out than if you were unvaccinated. All right. There's also been an explosion of pediatric patients, especially those 13 and older. Now, that's interesting, and that's something to pay attention to. Last year, we didn't see this tremendous explosion of kids, Lynch has said. I think part of this has to do with the Delta variant. I was just about to say that, but then I thought, YouTube might strike my channel. Thank you, Channel 10, for actually putting that into your report, because now I don't have to say it as my own original information. And see, there it is on the side of the screen, too. It says with Delta variant increasing pediatric COVID, right? The increase in infectivity of this and the fact that those kids are at least 12 and younger have not been vaccinated. Jackson Health System in Miami-Dade is reporting 363 patients across their hospitals. Only 37 of them are vaccinated. Of those, 24 are Miami Transplant Institute patients. Across Jackson hospitals, they have 5 pediatric patients, with 2 in ICUs at Nicholas Children's Hospital. There are 24 COVID patients ranging from babies to 18-year-olds. 7 of those patients are in the ICU. All right. So Florida is suffocating, and apparently Ron DeSantis is unaware. Ron DeSantis is unaware. I didn't hear anything about this. I don't know anything about what you're saying. Everything's going just fine. I'm running the state perfectly. I just got finished taking a piss. So I didn't wash my hands, and I'd like to give you a handshake. Like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good, Mr. DeSantis. Just get those vents to those people that need them, okay? Stop worrying about getting to the next cross burning. Sheesh. So with that being said, y'all, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. All right. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you already know what to do. Make sure you smash the like button, share this video out to all of your followers. Watch the video all the way through to the end. Click the links. Drop your boy a comment. Let me know. I've been asking, because I'm not going to go live until people tell me when a good time is for me to go live. So what day and time would you all like a live stream? I need y'all to let me know this. All right. Type it into the comments. All right. Until I hear somebody tell me something about when they want me to go live about this stuff, I will not be going live. All right. So I will catch you all on the next video, and I really appreciate you guys watching. Peace.